Welcome back. You're still watching SABC News Prime with this special on the budget today. Finance Minister Pravin Gordhan says that the economy is showing signs of improving, but he does say that growth must be inclusive so that everyone benefits.
Finance Minister says green shoots of economic growth are emerging, but nowhere near the rate needed to reduce the country's chronic unemployment and inequality. Economic growth is expected to recover to 1.3% as commodity prices rebound, the rand recovers, and the effects of the drought subside. Although we are spending more than we are collecting in revenue, the minister says the budget deficit of 3.1% is in line with projections. Still, borrowing to meet our needs has seen government debt rising to above 50%.
Interest payments are a rising share of expenditure, as I've just indicated, and by acting now to stabilize debt, we will ensure that future generations will not pay for today's expenses some 20 or 30 years hence.
Government debt currently stands at 2.2 trillion rands, but curbing this reliance can only be achieved through better revenues in a growing economy. This is how government plans to stimulate growth in some programs. 3.9 billion rand for small businesses and cooperatives, 4.2 billion rand for industrial infrastructure in economic zones, 1.9 billion for broadband implementation, and over a period of 3 years, 30 billion rand for agriculture and land reform. Ratings agencies have said that implementing growth-enhancing policies, stabilizing debt, and policy certainty will prevent South Africa from slipping into sub-investment grade. But is this budget good enough for the next round of reviews?
I think did sufficient to be able to avoid a ratings downgrade to the extent that the budget is one element in the overall compass of items that they will assess. So in that respect, I think he was convincing in the sense that he will attempt to stabilize the critical debt to GDP ratio, and his commitment to reducing the budget deficit remains unbridled. It will now be up to other forces in the economy to complement his initiatives so as to crystallize this budding growth takeoff.
The finance minister ended a press briefing earlier today saying there is money in the system, but only if it's used wisely. Devin Murrigan, SABC News, Parliament.